Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and I have the newest ARMORVORS from Onell, so let's just jump right into it. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at the new Vor figures from Onell. Starting off real quick, this is my stowaway that I got, this cool little Kraboth. I love the fact that it actually has paint. You got some pink right there in the little arm cannon and in the eyes, so that's really cool. And it's done in like this almost like sand plum color, which is very interesting, very unique. So always cool getting a new Kraboth. Just gonna add that to the collection. I'm gonna sit that guy right there, he's chilling. Anyways, the new Vors here. So I love this. Again, very throwback to the original Vors that we saw very early on from Onell. Love this colorway with that deep red, the grays, the blacks, that really cool wolf head. I believe, I could be wrong, please correct me, because I can't find my other version, my original version. Did the original version have red eyes and this one has blue eyes? Is that what I'm kind of seeing here? Again, I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've taken a look at that one. But that's kind of what it seems here. But this is so cool, dude. I love these figures so much. Such good looking figures. The design is like so perfect. I have so many Vors. I'm only missing like several to complete my collection. But I love them so much. Very, very cool. But one thing let's talk about. So let's go ahead and pop this head off, and then let's pop on this brand new head, which looks incredible. I love this. So I'm assuming this is supposed to be some type of like lion head, because this long flowing hair feels like a mane, which just looks so good. I love like the cat ears up here, a little bit of paint on the back like that. That head sculpt looks awesome with the blue in the eyes right there. I think that looks so good, dude. And you can still get pretty decent articulation with it, even with that long flowing hair, just the way it's sculpted and designed. I love that so freaking much. I do miss the little, like, I don't know what you would call it. It was a little backpack thing that I used to use sometimes as like a little jetpack, or sometimes I would use it as a little like phaser gun. I do miss that piece. I want that piece back with every Vor. That piece just makes it feel a little more complete in my opinion. But this new head sculpt, dude, looks so good. You got that little eye patch on there. I'm going to show you a little more what's going on with that eye patch piece like that. But this is awesome, dude. He turned out great. And then we have this guy, which I believe is called Leocaris, if that's how that's pronounced. I probably totally botched that. Anyways, I love that deep, dark brown that's almost black, and you know, it looks so good. And if you see, we have like almost like a lighter, almost maybe grayish color right there in the forearms and on the chest area, against like the sand orange. Again, a little bit of that almost like a burnt orange like color that we're getting in there. Looks so good throughout. I just love these little figures, man. I dig the whole like Battle Beast type vibe that these have. They're just so good. They're so freaking good. I'm not a very big completist when it comes to Glyos, just because there's so much out there. But when it comes to the Vors, man, I'm definitely trying to be a completist. I think they're just one of the most perfect Glyos toys out there. That head sculpt looks amazing with that like wolf head. Guy looks like a little bit of a red in the eye right there. The mouth and the nose fully painted. This guy has that like cybernetic eye patch thing, whatever you want to call it, fully painted. Just looks so good. Oh my god, I'm so happy the way this turned out. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop the head off of that guy, and then I'm going to put on again that newer head sculpt. That just takes this figure to a whole nother level. Oh my god, dude, again, the colors, the red in the eye. I love the little bit of the tan under that eye. It looks so good. Jesus. Oh my god, again, that flowing orange mane looks rad. A little bit of paint on the back of that, those cat ears. Oh my god, eye patch. Damn, dude, I am in love with this new Vor head. It looks so awesome. He turned out amazing as well. And then the last of the three, we have one done in that ultra gold. Wow, the gold looks so good here. It is so bright and vibrant, and just with those little hits of red here and there throughout the figure. You see even on the shoulders, in the eyes, the chest, all throughout the figure looks so good. Damn, I love this color. I regret not picking some up the other things that were done in ultra gold. Oh my goodness. This looks awesome though. I am so in love with this. He just looks like a piece of like a golden nugget or something like that, man. I really dig that. Again, that wolf head looks rad. So again, let's go ahead and pop that off. And then pop on that newer sculpt here. And with this one, you can see a little more of the sculpt. Neither of these head sculpts have those little eye patches, but you see both red eyes, gold mane going out throughout that. Oh, God, I love this so much. He turned out awesome. Again, I do miss that little backpack piece, slash phaser piece, whatever you want to call that thing, little drone, you know, or use it as a head sculpt sometimes. That's what I used to do. I do miss that piece, but it is what it is. So this looks really cool. Again, that gold is just so shimmery, especially under my heavy lighting here. I love how that turned out. Now, what's interesting with this one, you actually have options here. So like these are the little eye patch pieces that you can put on the figures. Now you can glue them on if you wanted to, or what I'm most likely to do, use a tiny little piece of tack. Here's one that's like not unpainted, it's just straight up gold. So, you know, if you wanted to use that, let me see if I could just like hold it in place here and kind of do that if you wanted to, you know what I mean? My big chunky fingers are having a little trouble here, but you have the options to do so. You know, let me go ahead and take that other head sculpt with the wolf and maybe like, you kind of get the vibe here. If you wanted to like glue that in, or if you want to just again use a little tack, or if you just don't want to use them at all, again, it's cool to have options, or put them on another Vor head if you wanted to do something like that. So that's pretty cool, man. Either way, this gold just looks fantastic. Really pleased with all three of these, especially with that new head sculpt. So there it is, guys, my quick look at the newest ARMORVORS from Onell, Wave 112. That's pretty crazy. Anyways, I love the ARMORVORS. In my opinion, they are some of the most iconic Glyos toys that you can possibly own. They are fantastic, total Battle Beast vibes, and some of my favorites. I really am trying to be a completist with these. I may be missing a dozen of them or so. So, you know, I gotta catch up, man. But these are amazing. I love the different colorways that we're getting, especially with that vibrant gold. The coolest thing about a lot of Glyos creators, when they have certain molds like this, I love the fact that they'll still keep the mold for the most part, but then they'll update it with certain, you know, updated head sculpts or arms or whatever it may be. And things like this kind of lion-like head really works. It's a really cool update, gives more options for future releases. And again, in these colorways, they look amazing. I love the little visor piece that we get on some of the heads. I love that you even have the option for one to have different types of visors if you want to do that. So that's really cool. I love these, man. Again, the ARMORVORS are so iconic, and you would absolutely love them for your Glyos collection. So don't forget to be excellent to each other, and stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.